Hello, everyone. We're having a coffee chat today with Lindsey. So if you want to know more about her, stay with us. Hi, Lindsey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thank you. So tell us about you a little bit.
Sure. So I actually work in marketing 9 to 5, but I recently wrote a devotional, so a book,
Hmm.
and I published it a couple months ago. I would say about 3-ish months ago, and so I'm in the process of getting it into stores and just sharing it with other people. But most of my content revolves around my day to life or day in life kind of stuff, and or sharing information about how to go about publishing a book. So some of the tips and tricks that I learned along the way, and my intent is just to be able to share those things with other people so that they can learn from them, as opposed to having to just go out and figuring it out themselves.
That's awesome. I really love that.
Thanks.
So, what inspired you to write this devotional book?
That's a really good question. I guess you could say I've been a Christian for quite some time. A couple decades. My parents always took us to church as kids, and
Hmm.
I think a lot of people, a lot of adults, young adults, pivot away from it at some point because they need to figure it out themselves.
Hmm.
And I had kind of come back to it. My mom was very sick a couple years ago, and it just made me think about like my morals and values and what it is I
Right.
believe in, and so that kind of got me back into Christianity, and I realized that it was important to me to be able to share my belief with other people,
Hmm.
and maybe get them, and not even just necessarily share it, but get them thinking about it
Right.
and understand like what it is that they believe in, what are their, what do they think the truth is, what do they think morals and values are, and things that are important to themselves.
Right.
And so basically that was kind of the catalyst
Okay.
for me wanting to start writing a book and publishing a particular devotional. And yeah, so that's what got me to the point of actually putting it together and then sharing it with the world.
That's nice. That's very nice. Okay. So, what about your regular day? Like you also do marketing.
Mm-hmm.
So did you combine both things together to help you with your book
Yeah,
and marketing?
actually, that's a good question. Yes, the answer is yes. Day to day, my 9 to 5 is a marketing job, and I've been working in marketing for about 10ish years. I've worked in different industries, but I was able to take all the things that I've learned in marketing, specifically brand marketing, and kind of use it a little bit for the book.
Right.
It is a little bit harder because the book, you only have so much time to be able to do marketing for your book outside of
Right.
your normal
Your
job.
regular.
So if your normal job is, you're taking 9 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
Monday through Friday, and then you have a chunk of time at the end of the day, and then maybe some time on the weekend. You only have a little bit of time, and so being able to do that sort of stuff is it's a little bit difficult,
Yes.
but it's possible. You just really have to utilize your time really well, and unfortunately, like work past the normal hours. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was working on putting together the book, there would be days where I just was really in the flow of like writing particular passages per day, and I could just really get into flow in it. So it was hard to just stop. Why would
Right.
a lot of people talk about like writer's block. Why would you want to get to a point of writer's block if you're feeling like you're
Mm-hmm.
really, moving with the content that you're writing down? Why would you want to stop?
Right.
And so there would be days where I would write until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I would be so
Wow.
tired. I would just you just go to bed and you wake up and go to your job the next morning. And so yeah, normally my day to day is 9 to 5 marketing, and you can do book stuff and do marketing after that, or do it on the weekend, do your other hobbies on the weekends. But yeah,
Right.
when you have a really big goal or a dream that you want to
Mm-hmm.
chase, you have to you got to put in
Working
extra
on
time.
it.
You got to put in
Right.
extra work,
Exactly.
and it's something that if you really want to do, you'll figure out a way to get it done.
Okay. All right. So one of my big questions. Do you like coffee?
I do love coffee. I like tea and coffee, lattes. I'm not like a black coffee person or just straight
Okay.
coffee, but
Right.
like
Me
a
too.
latte, a nice mixed drink.
Yes, and we today went to the White Reno
Yes.
coffee
Hmm.
close to we're in Coppell,
Hmm.
right? And I really like this coffee. It's I got a latte with almond milk, lavender, and honey,
Yes,
and
same.
you get the same but cold,
The
right?
iced. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's so. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We got the same one. But yeah, it's really good. Okay, so what about if you have to tell people an advice about or being a content creator?
Yeah.
What you advise to them about that?
That's another good question. Advice on content creation. I don't think I have that figured out yet, but I'm
We're
still trying
still
to.
working on
Yeah,
it.
we're still trying to work on it. At least I'm trying to work on it. I think be strategic about what it is that you want to share if you're
Mm-hmm.
going to get into content
The
creation.
niche.
Yeah, like if you're going to niche down on something, if you're a really great cook or a baker, and that's what you want to be able to share, then be strategic about what it is you want to share. Or if you have a particular message that you want to share with people, you want to share
Mm-hmm.
advice. There are a lot of people who have
Right.
really great advice out there.
Mm-hmm.
Be strategic about that, of what kind of content you want to share, the timing and the planning of it. Again, I'm still learning, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure I'm the best to give advice, but it seems like that's what's worked
be
for
consistent,
me.
I think, right?
Yeah, show up
That's what.
all the
Yeah,
time.
we actually met over the Dallas Creators Club,
Hmm.
which is a big club with people from Dallas. They get together in everybody's like a content creator
Yeah,
and
the
they're
share
different
ideas.
share ideas, and I think it's really good. Help everyone who is in there for learn a little bit about this
Yeah.
content creation thing. So okay, I'm really happy to meet you, Lindsey.
Yes, great to meet you as well, and thank you for having me on.
And we'll see the next one in another coffee shop with somebody else. All right. Thank you for now. Bye. Ciao.
Cheers, Nancy. Cheers.